y un día pues, me ocurrió ya hacer mi fábrica ya en toda forma, pero no tenía dinero. Había un señor ahí muy rico en Atotonilco, que por algo le quería confianza. Y entonces ya le comenté yo todo lo que traía en la mente. Y me dice, ¿estás loco? Pues, ¿con qué dinero la vas a hacer? Usted me lo va a prestar. Digo, empieza a ver cómo te va. Y entonces empecé a hacer ya la fábrica ahí en Atotonilco. Y a trabajarle duro a vender tequila. Y yo hacía todo y no hay otra. Trabajar duro con honestidad. No, pues, ningún perjuicio a nadie. Todo, y la gente le creó no confianza. Yo no tenía nada. Nomás la bendición de mi padre.
Ahora Manuelito, cántale a esos ojitos bonitos.
As you heard, work hard with honesty, without judging anyone. That is all, and people will trust you. Don Julio Gonzalez began his journey in the world of tequila in 1942. He soon realized that to create a tequila that stands apart, one must control every aspect of the process, from the cultivation of the agave to the bottling of the final product. He then established his distillery, La Primavera, and spent nearly 40 years perfecting the craft that would produce extraordinary tequila with every bottle. At first, Don Julio only shared his tequila with his friends, but soon word spread and Tequila Don Julio quickly became the most sought after tequila in Mexico. Today, the world is learning what Mexico already knows, that it is passion above all else that makes a great tequila. Ocotlán, Jalisco. Don Julio Gonzalez could no longer taste his last tequila because his doctor was going to get angry, but he managed to give his approval to the pure eye of a good tequila maker. One day, in the search of the best tequila for his friend and his family, he found the right techniques for a premium tequila, one truly made by hand. Here was born the tequila that would give him fame, Tequila Reserva de Don Julio Reposado, which he would store in a square amber bottle with a wooden lid that covers the cork. He began marketing it in the late 80s with the tequila boom. The agave for Don Julio's tequila is grown in the highland area of Atotonilco on the family estate. Tequila's major aging process over time takes place in conjunction with the development of agave plants, given that they take 7 years to reach maturity. Every agave plant is harvested by hand. The agave plant is cut from its roots, and then the spear-like leaves are sheared off. The core that is left is called piña, which is the raw material used for the making of tequila. The piñas are transported on a truck to Don Julio's distillery, where they are cut into equal pieces so they bake evenly. The piñas are loaded into brick ovens, where they are slowly baked over the course of several days. Then the baked piñas are crushed and dosed with water, which releases the sweet agave syrup called agave juice. Then yeast is added to the agave water and is left to ferment. After the fermentation process is complete, it results in a sweet, alcoholic agave beer, which is then put into stills where it is distilled to become tequila. At last, It is put into stainless steel tanks before bottling, or ex-bourbon cask for aging. Some of the legacy Don Julio González left us are the Don Julio Blanco, Don Julio Reposado, Don Julio Añejo, Don Julio 70 Añejo Claro, Don Julio 1942 Añejo, Don Julio Real Extrañejo. Several of these offerings have performed well at international spirit rating competitions. For example, Don Julio's Real Tequila was awarded double gold medals at the 2008 and 2011 San Francisco World Spirits Competition, and a silver medal at the 2012 competitions. So, in conclusion, all these changes Don Julio González proposed in that time, the location and the distillation process, were innovator, and all that changed the tequila industry, ranking Don Julio as one of the most famous tequila companies, not only in Mexico, worldwide. And unfortunately, Don Julio González Frausto Estrada died on March 20 in 2012 from natural causes, but his legacy is going to be always in the taste of million peoples around the world.